we got one, guys. That drag is way too loose. There we go, we got another one, guys. There we go, we got another one, guys. We got another one. He's fighting really hard too. As I was leaving, I was playing around, and now I'm mad. You ain't gonna believe this nonsense. Remember that rainbow I wanted? What's up, guys? So we're gonna try something a little bit different. I'm gonna start a new series, and my plans for this series is that we let the subscribers pick where I fish next. So with that being said, there's only 2 rules. It's got to be at least 2.5 hours within where I live. Sorry about that. It's got to be at least 2.5 hours from where I live, and you guys have to be subscribing. So with that being said, down in the comments, tell me where the best places to fish. I usually stay around Eastern North Carolina, Tennessee, South Carolina, and there's some spots we can go to in Georgia. So tell me where you guys fish, show me some spots, and I'm gonna go try to hit them. And on every single one of them, we're gonna do a catch and cook. Sorry for the hair day, guys. It's been a rough day. But yeah, we're gonna start this series off at my favorite fishing spot. So I'll see you guys when we get there, and we're gonna operate it a little bit differently today. I'll explain more when we get there. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and let's get this adventure started. So this here is one of my favorite fishing areas. It's pretty well known too. So this is Mills River. This is a section of Mills River that I come to a lot, and I'm kind of excited about this trip here because as of the first Saturday of June, which was last Saturday, they are now doing catch and keep. You're allowed to catch and keep them now. So the only time you're allowed to catch and keep, because this is a delayed harvest reservoir, is between June and October. So, well, it's between the first Saturday in June and the last Saturday of October, I believe. But we are going to try to do a catch and keep and catch and cook today. So needless to say, the bag that I'm carrying is a lot heavier than what I'm used to walking through here with. So whew, I've got to walk ahead of me. We're going to go all the way back, as far back as we can go, until, you know, because not many people's going to walk 4.5 miles to go fish for 4 hours, but I'm going to, just for the sake of this video. So I'm headed back there now, and let's hope we can catch something today. I just now talked to a guy on my way in here, and he said he only caught 1 today off of power bait. So that can mean that the fishing's gonna be kind of tough today. I'm gonna walk on back about 4 miles or so, and I'm gonna hope that we can get into some of these deeper pools out here, and hopefully they're just hanging down low because it's so warm out today. It's probably about 3 o'clock right now, and it's probably 85 degrees. So it's definitely a warm day, so that can make trout fishing a little tough. But we're gonna give it a shot, see what we can get, and hope for the best of luck. When I get back there, I'll record a couple of my holes that I like to fish in, in hopes that we get some good luck. This bridge right here, this crossing, never ceases to amaze me. Check this out. It's awesome up here, guys. Look at how gorgeous that water is. That right there is a pretty good fishing spot, but for right now, we're gonna go ahead and walk on past it, and we're gonna keep on trucking along this way, and let's get to our fishing spots and let's catch us some dinner. Here we are. This is typically where I start, and we'll work our way down this way. Someone was there, so we're gonna move on down a little bit and not bother them. and see if we can get anything right down here in any of these pools. Let's see, let's see, let's see. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna go right at the basin of this rock here, try to get through these rapids, and we're gonna cast right in here to see if we can't get some of that first cast magic, guys. I got to do quite a bit of upgrading as far as my recording. I know, I'm sorry you guys can hear the water. I'm gonna get down here in the water. Maybe try to help my body cool down a little bit. So guys, the bad thing is this right here is the only lure I brought with me today. So if we lose it, I think I might have one other bullet weight or bullet lure, but other than that, this is all we got. So we're gonna try to be real careful and not lose it today. All right, let's walk on down a little bit. We're not getting too lucky there. Guys, I have never seen anything like this before. Check this out. Look at the size. He is massive, and yes, he is real. He moves. That is the biggest salamander I've ever seen. Holy moly. Alright guys, back to the mission at hand. We are going to continue walking down here. There's a couple little deep pools. And we're going to try to cast in there and see if we can't get anything. These spots are a little bit more risky to cast because, like I said, I only have one more lure. And if I don't catch something, or if I hit a tree, or if I get snagged in a rock, it's deep enough to where I can't go in and get it. It'll be over my wader line. But hopefully all works out and we can get a fish right here. This pole right here, I mean, maybe it's user error. It probably is user error, but I can't aim it as good as my other one, my ultralight. Like I said, I got to be a little bit more careful through this area. Especially knowing that this is a rod that I am nowhere close to used to using. I don't ever claim to be a professional fisherman or anything like that, but right here is some tangled up stuff, and I'm already bad enough at casting my ultralight that I use every day. Oh, there we go. We got one, guys. That drag's way too loose. Oh, there we go. We got one, guys. That drag's way too loose. Oh, now it's too tight. Swim right to me. Swim right to me. All right, first catch of the day, a little brownie. We're gonna try to. He's a good keeper size, so I think we're gonna go ahead and keep this guy. He heard me say that and he's like, oh no, I'm food. There we go, we got another one, guys. Oh, he's fighting. Oh, he's fighting good. I knew he was gonna have some luck today. What is that? I don't know, whatever it is, he's putting up a fight. It's another little brown. Look at him. Just look at him go, dude. All right, so this guy right here, I think we're just gonna let him go. Split our hands there. All right, I'm gonna have to walk this way a little bit until I'm out of this deep water. All right. Well, we got two in this little spot. So usually this is all submerged in water too. So maybe it's finally drying up a little bit because it hasn't rained here in like a week or so, which is great. We've been getting so much rain here lately. It's like, I can't, number one, I work outside 9 times out of 10. So most of the work I do is outside. Number two, it makes the fishing bad. Who wants to fish when you can't catch fish? There we go, we got another one, guys. We got another one. He's fighting pretty hard too. Another little brown. Not really what I'm after right now, but so a couple videos back I made a video of me trout fishing, and I made the mistake of being a rookie and not wetting my hands. So don't be me, guys. Make sure we're wetting our hands whenever we catch these fish, just to keep them safe, just to keep us safe. We don't want no dead fish, but there's another little baby one. We're gonna let him go. There ain't no purpose in keeping him. These guys are doing all kinds of flip tricks for us today. It's more or less like he's trying to knock this thing out of his way than eat it. All right, let's move on down a little bit. Man, there's nothing better than this. Just walking, casting, hanging out, enjoying the water, catching a few fish, seeing some cool animals that you never see before. Like, I don't know about y'all, but that's kind of new to me. I have never seen a salamander that big. That thing had to be every bit of 1.5 pounds, maybe even 2 pounds. I mean, you guys, you see in the video, but hopefully my audio is good, because I did dip my camera in the water without putting my waterproof case on. All right, so like Sunday, we, well, let's start from the beginning. We was fostering 2 little kids, and they went back to their parents because school's over, and they've done good, and they've become great people, and they've overcome their problems. So they got their kids back, and they're doing really good right now. But as a kind of a going away gift, we took them to the trampoline park Sunday, and they had a blast. But when I tell you that I'm no longer 16, you realize how much different 30 is whenever you are sitting there trying to keep up with these little kids jumping on trampolines. I cannot kid. I am the sorest I've ever been in my life. So whenever I first started this about a year ago, like whenever I say started this, I mean all of it. So I grew up fishing a lot, but last year I really got into it. So this is kind of my first year experience all this survival type stuff. So bear with me, because I'm learning as much as I'm trying to help other people learn. So a lot of my videos is going to be you guys watching my mistakes, where I mess up, where I go wrong, and following me as I learn more and more and more. So basically what I'm saying is that I'm going to be learning the hard way, so you guys don't have to. Like, back when I first started all this, there was several times where it was like I went fishing and I didn't have this, or I didn't have pliers, or I didn't bring enough hooks, or I didn't bring bait, the correct bait for the spot. But as I do it more and more, I learn that there's certain things that you always keep with you. Like, one of the things I always keep with me is my razor knife and my needle noses. Those are the two most important tools that I use while fishing. Especially whenever you're doing like big cat fishing or even trout fishing. These hooks, they set, and when that barb sets, then they're hard to get out without pliers sometimes. So it's great to always keep them with you. We're gonna walk down about another 30 yards or so, or another few miles down, and then we're gonna kind of break back and try to see about finding a spot to sit in and get this fish cooked up. Hopefully we can get us one more. Fingers crossed we can get one more. All right, guys. So it doesn't look like we're gonna get much more luck. So let's go ahead and pop off right here. We're gonna go back down this way some, because I've got plenty of time. And we're gonna try to find us a little break off area where we can set up and eat something. But when I find that spot, I'll be back with y'all. Right, here it is. So here's gonna be our spot that we claim for now. Dang, this little bitty tree is gonna claim my dang lure. All right, we have made it to solitude. All right, now let's see what we got going on here. What do we got as far as fire? All right, so there's our cooking rock right there. We're gonna try to get that bad boy heated up and get it to where it sizzles. But there's an even better one. Let's try to kind of get this a little bit smaller here. Now that should be plenty good right there. And then we got a bunch of little twigs and stuff like this. And break it up. Make sure they're not green anymore. Now, I got this little survival pack off Amazon. So we're gonna open it up and see what it's got in it. And see if, so there's just a little shovel. So let's go ahead and take this guy. And we're gonna clean out this fire pit a little bit and get us a good dry spot here. Maybe put a bed of leaves or something down to get this fire really going. And then I got, is it this little guy? Nope, that's my spoon. There should be a dip right here. It is. Right there it is. Sorry. There we go. I've never done this before, guys, so bear with me here. All right, so that ain't working, so I'm gonna try this here because it came with some little fire starter things. All right, let's bring this bad boy out a little bit and try and oh, we had a spark. Why is this thing catching on fire? I done broke it. I done broke it. Oh, it ain't that hot. All right, so obviously I'm not a professional, so we're gonna take a different route here on trying to start this fire. I'm gonna go and get some very, very, very thin somethings here and try to see if I can get this to light. Ow. Yep, that's why we don't cut towards ourselves, guys. If this wouldn't have been an Amazon knife, I would have been in trouble. Well, guys, hope blood don't bother you because that hurt. All right, so I guess this would be a great time to break out our little cleaning kit here and get this thing cleaned up a little bit and put a band-aid on it. We're going to use this little alcohol wipe here. I'm sure this is going to feel great. This is taking me a lot longer than I thought, guys. I'm sorry. All right, now let's do this again, but cut away from ourselves. All right, now let's go ahead and get this stuff piled up here. And actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to put this on top of our cooking rock so that way I can transfer it over whenever it lights, if it lights. Let's hope it lights. So basically all I'm gonna do is put that right there and we have no fire. This dang thing keeps falling apart. I'm not giving up yet. All right. There we go, baby. There we go. It's all about using it right. Dang it. I'm out here trying to be all primitive and whatnot, and guys, it's not looking good. Like I said, I'm very new to this kind of stuff, so bear with me here as I struggle to get this fire started. Ow, shit, that's hot. Excuse my language. All right, I think we got it now, guys. I think we've got it. I just don't want to screw it up again. We got a fire, guys. We got a fire. Dang it, it's going out, it's going out, it's going out. some more fire starter before it goes out. I'm out of fire starter. Dang it, dude. Oh, I got a little piece left. I'm getting better at it, guys. I'm learning. Got the fire started. I think it's gonna stay started this time. We got a good flame burning. So we're just gonna keep stacking these little sticks on top until I know 100% sure that it's going to keep going. So while I'm waiting on that to warm up, we're gonna go ahead and get this guy right here filleted. While that rock heats up there. That took a lot longer than I wanted it to, guys. I do apologize. I'm putting out that made me work up a sweat. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and clean this guy up here, and then there's our lunch. So here's what we're gonna do. Go ahead and get this guy put back up after I rinse it off. It's not much of a snack, but it is a snack. So we're not gonna hit it with that. Let's hit it with some of that lemon pepper. It's kind of what I'm feeling right now. So we're gonna go ahead and get generous with this here. Well, I say that, but and here in a little bit that should start cooking. All right, as that's doing its thing, I'm gonna go ahead and try to go ahead and clean up a little bit and feed this fire at the same time. All right, this should be done now, so we'll go ahead and pull this guy off here. Ow. Oh yeah, it's definitely done now. The skin's peeling right off of it. Dang, I don't know how I'm gonna do this now. I can't really put my plate up against it. I don't have tongs. All right, guys, so there we are. Here's our fillets, our trout, and I guess I'd like to sit here and say a quick blessing. Not a big fan of the bones, guys, to be honest with you. A lot of people say you can eat them, but me personally, I don't. Just because of the fact that it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Good. Oh yeah, that's good. Well, guys, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna finish my meal, and I'm gonna put this fire out. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for the subscribes. Thanks for following me along on these adventures, and thank you for as far as everybody has gotten me. There will be a lot more content like this coming out, and you guys have a wonderful day. That was a great adventure today. We successfully caught dinner. It wasn't the fish we wanted, but we caught it. And as always, I'd like to thank you guys for following, subscribing, watching my videos. Everybody out there, thank you so much. I'm blessed to have y'all. And till the next adventure, I guess. So, like I said at the beginning of this video, comment the next place you would like to see me fish, and I'll make it there. Thank you guys for following, subscribing, and thank you guys for being so great. Until the next adventure. As I was leaving, I was playing around, and now I'm mad. You ain't gonna believe this nonsense. Remember that rainbow I wanted? Look. And he's a good one too, dude. Yep. Well, look at that guy. He's coming home with us. I might have trout for dinner later on. My second one of the day. And snap my line. Crazy fish. But that was awesome, guys. It's just as soon as we was about to leave, I was playing around casting in this area, and he popped right up and hit it. That was crazy. It's a little sneak peek on what this river's really got in it. But as far as that, this adventure's over now. When we will continue on to the next one. As always, thank you guys. Thank you always for following and giving me all the support y'all have so far. My channel ain't huge, but it has grown exponentially to me, which means a lot to me. But I'm headed back to the truck. I got about 5 miles to walk in less than 10 minutes, which isn't gonna happen, sadly. I'm gonna be late coming home to dinner, so I might get yelled at. But I'm headed out of here, off to the next adventure.